chases through space take place in both
The Empire Strikes Back and The Last Jedi feature long chase sequences. In the former, the Empire pursues the Millennium Falcon from Hoth through an asteroid field and all the way to Cloud City. In The Last Jedi, the First Order gives chase to the Resistance fleet from their base on Dekar all the way to Crait. More specifically, Rey and Chewie lead a bunch of TIE fighters on a chase through Crait's core, a visual callback to the Falcon's stop inside an asteroid decades before.
There are new, massive Star Destroyers.
The Empire Strikes Back introduces the Executor-class Star Dreadnought, also known as the Super Star Destroyer, the most powerful ship in the Imperial Navy. The Last Jedi also introduces two new powerful First Order ships, the Mandator Roman IV-class Siege Dreadnought and the Mega-class Star Dreadnought Supreme Leader Snoke's flagship. All of these ships give chase to the rebels as they make their escape.
There are appearances of Force ghosts in both movies.
While moviegoers heard Obi-Wan Kenobi's voice at the end of A New Hope during the Death Star trench run, it's not until The Empire Strikes Back that Obi-Wan's Force ghost fully appears. The Last Jedi features the return of this concept. Only this time, it's Yoda who shows up to show Luke the way.
Both Jedi Masters turned down the heroes at first.
Neither Yoda nor Luke are interested in teaching their respective young students at first. Yoda feels that Luke is too old, and that there's too much of his father in him. Luke is scared of Rey's raw strength and her potential to fall to the dark side. Eventually, though, both Yoda and Luke give their students the benefit of the doubt.
Both Yoda and Luke are in exile before training their proteges.
After Yoda fails to save the galaxy from the rise of Emperor Palpatine at the end of Revenge of the Sith, he goes into exile on Dagobah, staying hidden until he's needed again. Yoda remains on Dagobah until he helps Luke become strong enough to face his father. While Luke's reasoning for going into exile isn't as altruistic, he too hides on a forgotten planet after he fails to prevent the rise of Kylo Ren. Luke only ends his self-imposed exile when he must train young Rey.
Both young heroes endure a Jedi bootcamp.
The middle chapter of the original and sequel trilogies feature their respective heroes going through Jedi training. By the end of The Empire Strikes Back and The Last Jedi, both Luke and Rey are stronger in the Force, though both have hurried into battles for which they are not fully prepared.
Luke and Rey both see themselves in visions.
The Empire Strikes Back and The Last Jedi feature surreal, hallucinatory moments of overt symbolism. During his training on Dagobah with Yoda, Luke enters a Force cave that shows him certain truths about his father about an hour before Darth Vader confirms as much in Cloud City. Luke duels a vision of Vader in the Force cave and manages to decapitate the villain, revealing that it's Luke's own head inside the helmet. The young Skywalker sees himself in Vader because he is, in fact, the villain's son. Rey's plunge into a Force cave is slightly more cryptic. When she asks about the identity of her parents, the cave shows the training Jedi her own reflection. It's still not exactly clear why she sees herself, but the similarities between both films are apparent.
Villains want the heroes to join them.
Darth Vader and Kylo Ren have more in common than just a shared bloodline. Both villains are on missions to turn the heroes to their side. Vader tries to convince Luke to join him by revealing that he is the young hero's father. Additionally, Kylo uses his Force bond with Rey as an argument for why they should rule the galaxy together. Fortunately, both Luke and Rey refuse the evil offers.
There is a parental revelation in both movies.
Viewers didn't know the truth about Luke's father was coming in The Empire Strikes Back, making Darth Vader's revelation one of the most shocking moments in cinema history. In The Last Jedi, Star Wars fans know to expect a big reveal about Rey's parents, but it's still shocking to learn the truth about them. In fact, Rey's parental revelation is one of the major plot points in the film. Both Luke and Rey learn the truth about their parents while facing major villains.
Crait is basically Hoth.
Besides the fact that both planets have white surfaces, Hoth is covered in snow and Crait in salt. Two very similar battles take place in each location. The Empire and the First Order both bring massive walkers to take down the Rebel and Resistance bases, and ultimately succeed, although the remaining good guys manage to escape them in order to fight another day.
Teams are split up in the beginning only to be reunited at the end.
The Empire Strikes Back took the characters from A New Hope and split them into smaller groups in order to further explore each hero and flesh out their respective stories. The Last Jedi takes a similar approach. After all of the trials and tribulations, the heroes in both The Empire Strikes Back and The Last Jedi are mostly reunited in the final moments of the third act.
Both movies include a rebel escape.
Although both A New Hope and The Force Awakens end in rebel victories, their sequels present the rebel force in dire situations. The Empire and the First Order are both upset that their respective superweapons are shattered by the do-gooders. Accordingly, the bad guys are out for revenge. Both The Empire Strikes Back and The Last Jedi begin with the rebels escaping from a base as the enemy shows up.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video then. Take care!